What it is, what it ain't, YouTube. Jaey in the cut, in the building.
Shut up!
Bruh. But nah, for real. Today I'm gonna show y'all how to make a little Tony type beat. You feel me? This shit, it's hard, but it's also out on some calm type of vibes. And I got good variation in there to show y'all, so fuck all the talking, let's do it. So yeah, like I was saying, you know, this beat got a little bit of variation going on with it when it comes to the drums. It's almost on some shit like Psych Out from Lil Tony and PCF Jaey. If y'all never heard that song, by the way, I'm gonna show y'all a little snippet real quick.
Drop shots in his car, and I heard that bitch through here, can't wait to drop shots in his mom. Might just book for some bot rates before I kill her, might just fuck. 50 smoke right here, high octane, if you hit it, you might go nuts.
But yeah, that bit hard, and it's a vibe. You heard how the drum switched up a little piece. I feel like that's just, you know, good variation to have in your beats whenever you send them out or whatever the case may be. Because like, whenever someone's listening to your beat, you want to have good variation in it, because if you don't have good variation, it's not gonna, you feel me, leave them engaged. You know what I'm saying? You want them engaged in your beat, because if it's too repetitive, it's, you know what I'm saying, like they're gonna get bored and they're gonna end up just clicking off your shit. And we don't want people thinking you ass twin, because we all know you ain't ass. You know what I'm saying? You not ass. You feel me? It's just shit to learn, and that's what I'm here for. Put you on. So they get it, they do it, and let me show y'all a little preview of this shit. Right here. And it gets to running at this part. It's just going. But yeah, y'all get the vibe. You feel me? Little switch up, little flow change, adds that nice variation. So let me break it down for y'all. You feel me? So we got going on here. Just a little chord progression. Got a guitar. Stock guitar, by the way, it comes with FL Studio. It's called a classical acoustic. You just go right here. Packs, instruments, guitar. See, shit right here. Just try that bitch in. I didn't do too much with it. I just got 2 EQs. See, took out some of the lows. Took out some of the highs right here. You know, just to clear it up a little bit. I didn't do nothing too crazy. Second one, we got another guitar, you know, same exact one, same guitar, just a counter melody this time. You feel me? Very simple pattern. I didn't do too much with this one either. I did the exact same thing on the EQs, you know, just took out some lows. I took out a little bit more lows on this one, you feel me, just so it doesn't clash with the main chord, of course. And then on the second EQ, we just took out some highs, took out some lows, you feel me? Clear it up, just clear it up, that's it. That's what it sounds like with the first pattern. You feel me? See how it spices it up a little bit? It gives it that bounce, like Lil Tony melodies would be so jiggy and catchy. Like, that's really all you need. You don't want nothing too crazy going on in your melody. Third one we got is a pad from a one-shot kit. I actually talked about this one-shot kit in my last video. So, like I said in that one, I'm gonna say it in this one. Hit me up on Instagram, link in description, bro. I'm sending this one-shot kit to y'all email, bro. It's free, completely free. I got it for free, so if I was like to charge y'all for it, that'd be on some scam shit. And I'm not moving like that, twin. I want my face to be good, you feel me? But yeah, just hit me up for it. But this is the pad, this is what the pad sounds like. I just copied and pasted the first chord progression onto this one. You feel me? I always do that when I'm in doubt. Whenever you're in doubt, fam, just copy and paste the first chord progression onto another instrument, whether it's a pad, a piano, a string, something. Cause I promise you, bro, when you layer that bitch, it's gonna come out bust every time. It's gonna fill your melody up more, and you're just gonna be like, oh hell yeah, and then you just gonna start getting some ideas just coming to you just off of that. This is what I got done to it, feel me? Just a little cue work, took out some lows, took out some highs. I said this in my last video, y'all, like, it's good sound selection. If you have good sound selection, you don't gotta do too much on the EQ work. But I got this key for the fourth pattern. Very simple as well. Just 4 little notes, you feel me? 4 little notes. And speaking about notes, I almost forgot to mention to y'all, this beat is in 150 BPM, and the scale, I want to say it's E minor if I remember correctly, or E flat minor. I'm not that put on to music theory, but I am in the process of learning, so y'all just bear with me, you feel me? Like, just bear with it, nigga. Goddamn. With this key, you know, I just took out some lows on it. You feel me? Just took out some lows. Took out some highs, you feel me? Reason why I'm taking out highs on all of these is just so I can leave space for like my bells and my drums, and also for the artist. You don't want certain shit taking up frequencies that it's not supposed to take up, because it's just unnecessary noise at that point. You know, you want it to come out clear in your mix. So this is what it sounds like with everything else. You feel me? Just adds a good little spice, almost like a cinematic effect. I don't know. Loki talking on my ass, but it just adds, it just sounds good, bro. And then the fifth one, we got another key from that same one-shot kit. Y'all stop playing with it. Feel me? Simple. Very simple, y'all. Little Tony melodies, like, especially with this vibe, is very simple. Like, if y'all really just look, I'm not doing too much with my melodies. I'm just layering a whole bunch of simple patterns on top of each other to the point it just sounds crazy, literally. You know, just took out some lows again. Took out some highs again. You feel me? Like, nothing crazy with the EQ work. It's just good sound selection, y'all. For real, for real. Yes, sir. And then we got some bells right here. Very simple as well. You know. I like the type of little Tony melodies that are just, you know, like dreamy, majestic, jiggy on some shit, but just very catchy and simple. So for these bells, you know, just took out some lows. I didn't touch the highs. I wanted it to hit at the highs, you feel me? Because earlier I was just saying, you feel me? I want the bells to take up the fucking highs. Y'all bear with me, bro. I just woke up from a nap. My mind is foggy. I'm low-key slow right now. But yeah, here's the bell with everything else. Feel me? Very simple. And then for the seventh one right here, we got a dreamy little piano from FL Keys, you know, stock plugin. And y'all stop sleeping on the stock plugins, man. Y'all stop sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Very simple, very dreamy. It sounds a little funny by itself, but with the whole melody, it actually sounds way better. Yeah. In my last video, I actually said, this is what I do in all of my, if I start it one more time, I'm breaking songs. But look, this is what I do, like with all my pianos, you know, one little EQ right here, take out the lows, another EQ, take out the lows and the highs, you feel me? Don't want it too harsh. Got this reverb to make it dreamy, you feel me? Mixed with a couple of knobs, so it's not too muddy coming out the mix. And then we got that stereo enhancer, you know, widen it out. Make that bit heard, because we want that bitch to be heard, and we want that bitch dreamy, and we want that pianoing, nigga. Oh God. This is what it sounds like with everything else. Tripping. Jiggy, dreamy, majestic, and all that. That's the kind of vibe I was going for with this melody. Last but not least, the little lead. You hear how it's like swingy? It has a little sweep to it. Like, come on. Let me give y'all a little sauce with this lead. So, from the same one-shot kit, by the way. I'm telling y'all gotta get this one-shot kit. It's gonna boost your sound, gang. But this is what it originally sounded like, right? And hell no, I didn't want it sounding like too hard. I kind of wanted it to sound like, you know, more smoother. What I did with it was, you go to the envelope over here, right? I just turned up the attack a little bit. You know, I messed with the sustain knob until it sounded pretty good to me. And then this is where the magic happens. You go to Porta right here, right? Porta. And then you just mess with the slide knob until that bitch just, you feel me, sound nice to you. The more you have it turned up, the more wow it's gonna sound like. Oh wow, swingy, you feel me? But yeah, y'all get it, feel me? Got some little EQ work on it. Just took out some lows again, and took out a little bit of highs again, you feel me? Very simple EQ work on this beat, and this is the whole melody right here. So jiggy, bro. So hard, but also majestic and dreamy at the same time. Like those bells, those keys, bro, and that piano and pad are really giving it that dreamy effect. Whenever you want to go for some dreamy type sound, I definitely recommend that you use bells, pads, you feel me, certain keys, you feel me, and reverb on some of them bitches. It's gonna do it. It's gonna be busting every time. I'm telling you. Now let's get to the drums, you feel me? Show y'all what we working with these drums. So with the drums, it ain't nothing too crazy. We got our hi-hats right here, coming in, stops, you know, add some spice, and we got the rolls to add some more spice in there. And then the second pattern right here, where it switches up, simple as hell, literally simple as hell. Just running the whole way. You know what I'm saying? And then our rim shot right here, very orthodox, nothing crazy. Right here is the second rim shot pattern. See, it just starts. This just starts going. And I actually have another like different hi-hat on here, just so like, you feel me? Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all hear it after. It don't really do too much of a difference when it comes to the sequence. Like, I only have it in there just so it hits a little harder for hi-hat. Like, y'all gonna hear it when it comes in together. You feel me? It just makes the hats just come in a little harder for that one little part. It don't do too much. It's just a little something, just to add a little bit of spice. You feel me? And then, you know, I also got this chant right here. You know, comes in twice. Got a snare right here, adding a little spice. Just a little ta-da. Nothing crazy. Ooh. Got another snare on it. You feel me? Add a little more, you know what I'm saying? Add a little more bounce to it. You feel me? Got a crash right here. That crash is doing it. I personally cannot make a Lil Tony type beat without a crash or an open hat in there, bro. I feel like the crash and the open hat is just the exhale point of any beat, for real. And notice how each time like the crash comes in, it hits with the 808. So it's like it really just emphasizes that shit when it just comes in. You feel me? And then right here, we got a little snare roll, add some spice, some variation. Get that bit hype. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, you know, we got the little 808. I got this 808 from like Pierre, like some Pierre drum kit. I just like the bubbly sounding fatty 808s for like Lil Tony type beats. Depending on the vibe, of course, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? It switches up after the fourth bar for a little more variation, you feel me? You feel me? That's the drums right there. So let me break it down again for y'all real quick. A little guitar, second guitar, spice it up. The pad to make it a little more floaty on some Lil Tony vibe. Then we got the key there, you feel me? To fill it out more, give it a little jigginess, a little floatiness as well. And then we got, saying, this other key right here, make it a little more dreamy, you know what I'm saying? And the bells, can't forget the bells. Bells gonna do it. Bells gonna do it. And the piano, you know what I'm saying? That jigginess, dreaminess, majesticalness. What the fuck did I just say, bro? The lead. You feel me? The lead. Get that whole vibe. And let me show y'all that whole actual beat now. You feel me? Just vibe with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, Like, wait. Like, hold up. You gonna come back in. You feel me? You gonna come back in. Like, I'm orchestrate this shit. I'm doing too much. But yeah, y'all get it. Y'all see it. Y'all hear it. That's another little Tony beat for y'all, you feel me? It's a nice little vibe I showed y'all. Yeah, this is a good beat for Lil Tony. You know, I feel like PCF, Jaey, you know, Man and them could low-key slide on this as well. You know, low-key any ATL artist, even probably Rocket could go on this bitch if he like was feeling like that, you feel me? Feel me? If y'all fuck with the video, like, comment, subscribe, you feel me? If y'all fuck with this beat, it's up on my Type Beat channel, link in the description. And yeah, until next time, I'm out, nigga.